yet. I can see your desktop.
Hey, so I thought I'd test this live thing out right here in the DCA. Much safer. I just wanted to say that here it is, what, going on 12:30 my time, and I'm having a blast, honestly, trying to make my business. You know, I can go to someone and say, I'm working on my business, and they kind of look at me funny. What business? Well, I'm going to make this work. Yes, there's some obstacles, and yes, I kind of get where I'm like, whew, I don't know that, or I'm going to send a ticket, I'll send a ticket. I'm notorious for sending tickets all the time. But I also wanted to say, excuse me for the wheezing, thank you, JR. Thank you for the DCA team, the support. This is going to be amazing, and excited for what lies ahead of me, or what's going to, or I sound like a country girl, or what's going to happen, because I know this is going to work for me, and I'm excited. So I just want to say, hey, y'all, and it's kind of getting late, so I probably need to go to bed. Good night.
Hey everybody, and welcome to our Friday coaching call. Make sure you can hear me if you would. Tracy's making fun of her own video. Thank you for the lead-in, Tracy. That's awesome. Hey, when you guys make these videos for me, and we have Lucy up there, hey, I love it. You know, we can use them. Really appreciate it. It's great to see people doing well. I mean, it's just so darn exciting. So if you can hear me, guys, and there's a bunch of you on this call, please put something in the box there that you can hear me. Hey, John, how you doing? Welcome today. Hope you're doing well. Lucy's there. Hey, Lucy. Good to see you. You liked her video, huh? See, Tracy? She likes your video. Tracy was worried about her video. Nah, it's just all of us here. It's no big deal. Hey, Loon, how you doing? Who else we got? John. John's out there. Good to see you, John. Who else we got? Bowden's in there. How you doing, man? Loud and clear. Cool. Okay, we can get started. Hey, and we got some really exciting things. Let me kind of tell you what we're going to do today. Today's really different. And if you got any other questions that aren't about what we're doing, that's cool too. But what we're going to do is we've got a couple members that were nice enough to loan us their site. So, hey, Zaid, how you doing? John Wassman, good to see you there. I want to kind of analyze these sites, and, you know, guys, you know, be nice, because, you know, we're all starting out. So if you don't like something on a site, what we do need to do is offer suggestions to improve it. And our whole goal here is to help people out. So we're going to look at a couple of sites. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you an ad that ran on Facebook so you can see what a good ad is. And the ad was actually ran by one of my retailers. This is a company that actually sells my products. And we're going to show you, you know, how they sourced them and the amount of money they're making and all that. But the most important thing before we get started here is I got to introduce the other people in the calls there. Alex, are you with us today?
Hey, yeah, I'm here.
Alex is there and just full of excitement.
Well, might not sound like that, but I am. I'm looking forward to reviewing all these sites.
He's so analytical. Love Alex out there. And then Jessica, are you with us today?
I am. Hey, y'all. Good morning.
So Jessica's there too. Hey, Tracy, see, she sounds country, doesn't she? She's from the country too, so, you know, we like that. Hey, Ken, good to see you out there. Good you can hear me. So we're going to get started, and I guess I'll get started with, I'm going to start with the ad. That's what I'm going to do. So you guys can actually see what an ad looks like and how well it did. And I know you guys kind of overthink these things sometimes. So let me show you the ad. Let me find it here real quick. Okay, so this is the ad. How much work do you think went into that, guys? And this is a very successful, long-running ad. Can everybody see that battery right there? Everybody see that? Type in there if you can see it. I want to get it kind of big enough so everybody can look at it. But we're going to analyze this, okay? All right, so what do they got? They have one sentence up there. This is not your normal AA battery. Huh, okay? Then they've taken a picture which looks like it's come from AliExpress. As a matter of fact, it has, because I've already looked this product up. And it says, best AA batteries ever, question mark. Okay, so they're asking the people a question, and if you want to learn more about it, you click. It says, great, versatile energy solution made easy. Now, this company is a 8-figure company. I know them, and here's how I know them, because they sell my canned meats and my foods at their company, okay? And I'm going to show you all that in just a second. But I want to show you how simple an ad can be. What do you think of that ad, Alex?
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I think it kind of makes you wonder, what's happening here, and I think that's why a lot of people might click on it. But yeah, it's good for everyone to see how a good converting ad can actually be so simple. So I think this is going to encourage a lot of people to get started and put stuff out.
So let's look at where it goes to afterwards. All right, I want to find that. Okay, so when you click it, guys. No, that's not the right one. Here it is. Okay, so when you click it, this is what you see. Does everybody see this? If you can see that, guys, just type in there. You can see it. Hey, Thomas, how you doing? Hey, Zaid. A lot of people entering now. Man, we are almost at capacity today, man. This is awesome. So here's what they've done. And they have actually shown you these 4 batteries up here. They say it's easy to use. You just plug it in, charge it up, and enjoy. Okay? No more waiting, fast charge technology, so you can use it. Now, what's kind of cool about this, I think, is it's a USB top to the battery. Do you see that? So they found something that's unique. Now, I know they've been running this for a long time, okay, and they've made tons of money off this ad. So you can get an idea what they're doing. But they didn't just leave it at that. They said, we're going to give you 3 of these battery packs, okay? That's pretty cool. But what else they've done is they said, we're going to give you these 2 chargers. Everybody see those 2 chargers right there? And in addition to that, we're going to give you a solar light, okay? So you get this package they put together. So this is a little bit different angle. Now, in the first section here, you guys can see it says 3 easy power battery packs, and they call them easy power, 2 USB charging blocks, a solar pocket light, plus free shipping. It's their most popular. Now, I know that you can get all of this on AliExpress, but I also know that this company actually buys from Alibaba and buys in quantity, and they actually package it themselves. No big deal. I love this one here. As we slide down, look at what they've done here. It says faster shipping for $4.95. Now, this is just a profit maker right here because they don't ship it any faster. It's the same exact shipping. And if we hover over this, it says select this option for faster shipping service. Shipping time is only 1 to 5 business days. Now, I happen to know they ship at 1 to 5 business days anyhow. Okay, this is compared to 7 to 10 days with standard shipping. Please allow 1 to 3 days processing and handling. So actually, they're saying we normally ship it in 8 days, but if you pay $4.95, we're going to ship it in 8 days. So that's kind of funny, right? Put your comments in there about what you think about this and what they're doing. Pretty cool stuff. So they're going to give you this charger. Wow, that looks like that's got a lot of value to it, right? And then they're going to give you this solar light. Okay, so they're saying the regular price for the solar light's $19.97. They don't have a regular price for the USB charger, no big deal. So what are they selling it all for? You got 3 easy power battery packs plus 2 USB charger block for $89.91, plus you get a solar light. Pretty amazing. You get all this stuff, huh? Now, if you look here, they've got a bunch of, it looks like testimonials down here everybody's got. And then they get the product specifics. They're saying that they have secure 256-bit SSL connection. And guess what? You guys do too. Your privacy is important. You guys have privacy too. You can do all the same things they're doing here. It's 100% safe and secure. Okay, well, you guys can put that too. 6-month money-back guarantee. So they got a 6-month money-back guarantee, no hassle. A guarantee is really important. I think you should have that on everything. And then, of course, they've got a phone number here and there. You don't have to have a phone number, but it's there. So that's what you see here. You've got to fill out all this information. And I happen to know when you go on the next page that you actually have an offering where you can get 6 of these and 8 of these and 10 of these. So let's dig a little bit deeper. What do these things cost? Let's take a look here. Because everybody's so worried about, you know, their price being the best. And I actually found it.
I think they already told Tracy on him.
Is that right? What Tracy say?
He said, love it, I want one.
Yeah, see? And they just took a simple, now I found the product. Here it is. This is the exact product on AliExpress. You guys have access to it. And I also calculated, it's 6 4-packs, okay? So that's, or excuse me, it's 6 of the 2 here because they're saying that they're going to give you 12. 6 times 2 is 12. So the cost is $39.17 for them to do that. Whoa, you say, wait a second. What about these chargers? Oh, I found those too. Here's the chargers. They're $1.15 a piece. So it costs them another $2 for these chargers. Is this amazing or what? And they're going to give you the solar light, which I also found, which is $13 for a single one. Or is this single? It could be a single one. Yeah, per piece. But guess what? They buy them in quantity, and I know they only pay a few dollars for it. So as you can see, they're selling something for 90 bucks. And what are they into it for here? Somebody help me with some math there. Alex, you doing some math over there? What do we got? We got 40.
Pretty bad with math, but
about 43. They're in at about $58 if they didn't fulfill it themselves, and they would probably be about $30 or $40. But they're selling it for 90. Is that amazing or what? Now you say, well, gosh, they just got a great deal on this, and it's just incredible how they have this deal. Is it really? Let's look over here at Amazon and see what these sell for. Here they are. Amazon has 4 of them for 17 bucks. So really, it's not that great of a deal. You could go to Amazon and get the same thing. But what they did, and let's go back here, they put together a really exciting page here because we're going to look at pages on some of these other sites. And I'm trying to show you what people are doing to make the simplest product that you could buy on Amazon for half the price, and they're selling it and making a ton of money. Now, I happen to know this company makes tens of millions of dollars. And here's something really cool I'm going to show you now. This is Survival Frog. This is their site. And guess whose products they're selling? Mine. There's mine right there. There's all of our canned meats right there that they sell. And they do, I'm not going to tell you how much, but they do a lot of business with us. Okay? So the point I'm trying to make here is it's all in the marketing. It's not the great product, okay? And it's a cool product. I don't know, a USB battery. That's kind of cool. What do you guys think of it? Put some comments in there and see what you think of this little example here. And hopefully you're seeing that you don't have to have the cheapest price. You just have to have some good marketing, and you don't have to have a fancy ad either. You can do some really, really simple stuff. So what I'd like to do, and it was funny because this site here was sent to me yesterday, I think it was, and late last night I got a message from him that he spent like, I don't know, what did you spend on it? Are you on the call today? I don't know if you are or not, the gentleman that sent me this, but I think he, well, I know he got a sale last night for 39 bucks on this site that he just put up, and he was really excited, and I think he posted it in the group so you guys can see that. But he only got 55 clicks, and he got a sale for $39. That's pretty good. What do you think, Alex?
yeah, I think that's a good conversion. I think he's here in the group, so if he wants to give us some more details, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'm trying to find him here. The gentleman that has this site, are you in the group today? God, there's so many names in here. I can't even, there's so many people on this call here. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at this site first, okay, guys? And we'll do some comparisons here and see what we think. Alex, give me some thoughts on this site. What do you think? I like this that just popped up. You see that, Alex? Someone just bought this right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we talked about that app in one of the modules, but I think we didn't talk about the little pop-up that he puts. I think he did that on his own, so definitely useful. Provides a lot of social proof, so it's good to see that other people are getting products from the site as well, and you're going to get higher conversions if you implement that. So yeah, it looks like it's a mixed store, right? So it's got a bunch of different types of products.
Yeah, they got jewelry, pet accessories. I like this because, you know, I talked to him about this before. You got camping accessories. Before he had outdoor. And outdoor does not really, outdoor could be football, baseball, basketball. It's way too general. So in these categories, and Alex can expound on this, but we want to make these categories really, really niche specific, okay? So we've got pet accessories here. Jewelry, I wouldn't have jewelry, and I'm going to look at another site in just a second that is a little bit more specific on jewelry. Women's yoga pants, kind of cool, or it could be, yoga accessories. What do you think of some of these categories here, Alex?
I think it's a good example for people to see because a lot of them are worried, what if I put all kinds of different stuff in my store, can I get sales? So I think this is a very good example. As you can see, a lot of different stuff from pet accessories to like men's fashion. So it's a good example. This stuff works when you do a mixed store like this. Doesn't matter how different your categories are.
Yeah, I like some of the stuff he's got here. Now, what would you say for improvements, Alex? And then we're looking at how it's built, categories, everything. So overall, what could we do with this site? Because we want to give him some insight.
Well, I'm looking at when you went to the home page at the above the fold area and stuff on the site. I'm wondering what theme it's being used. Maybe the logo could be a bit smaller so that they could see more stuff above the fold. Because the header here is taking a lot of space. So I would make that a little bit smaller. So that the important stuff pops up above the fold. So yeah, that's one thing. Yeah, if you could scroll down a little bit, JR, let's see what else we get. Okay.
Yeah, and what Alex is making a great point there, guys, because 85% of the people that enter your site will never scroll. So keep that in mind. When we say above the fold, what we mean is as soon as that site pops up, whatever you think's important better be in front of them. Otherwise, they're never going to scroll and see the other stuff. 15% of people do.
Yeah. See if you can open maybe like a couple of product pages. Let's see what he's got there. Because he's probably sending traffic to the product pages directly. So
right. A little bit of a slow connection there, but I'm pulling it up. Okay, so this looks like his jewelry page, Alex.
Okay, well, one thing he can do is also add maybe a couple more compare at prices so that it shows a higher price and then the original price. And
always, always, guys.
Yeah, so the category is looking good from what I can see. Let's see what happens when you go on a product, what the product page looking like.
Yeah, and also when you're putting these descriptions in, try to be a little bit more descriptive on these descriptions. Like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of something off the top of my head, and it's very hard to do, but instead of just pit bull necklace, it could be save the pit bulls or protect pit bull necklace, something that is close to somebody's heart. Pit bulls are picked on a lot. They're great dogs. I've been around a lot of pit bulls. They're awesome dogs. And it's over time, different dogs get picked on. When I was growing up, it was Doberman Pinschers. Everybody was scared of Doberman Pinschers. And, then it was the German Shepherds. Everybody thought those were mean dogs. And now we've cornered, pit bulls. It's funny because it's Labradors and Golden Retrievers are the dogs that bite more people than anything else. So these people who do have pit bulls, and I'm going to click on this just a second. I want to look at this ad. But, you want to bring something home to them that means something to them, like, pit bulls or gentle necklace or something like that, because people who have that dog, have those thoughts. So let's click on it and see here. Because you don't have to use the, title or description that is on the product at AliExpress. That's really generic, okay? So I would describe this more like multicolor gem necklace or something that's going to give us a little bit more description. What do you think, Alex?
Yeah, I totally agree. I think if you can come up with just a short story about the product that it can relate better to the people who are interested in this, then it's probably going to convert better. So right here,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, so yeah, the product page, I'm not seeing a description of any kind. So I would definitely look into having a description. It doesn't have to be the one from AliExpress. Could be similar to that. You can rewrite it a little bit, and that's where you can put the story. You can also put some of those things that we just saw on Survival Frog, about the money back guarantee and SSL, things like that, just to make people feel more secure. Also, MasterCard, Visa logos in there. We got that in one of the videos. I explained how to do it. So I think that's something you can do to improve the product page itself. I'm not sure if all product pages are like this. I'm curious to see the one where you got the sale, but I guess we don't have that one. But yeah, anyway, this is how you can improve your product page. Put some description in there and have some logos, security, just like you saw in Survival Frog. And I think that's going to work better for you.
Yeah, and what I'll also do in the group, guys, is that one for Survival Frog. I'll put that link in the group so you guys can kind of look at that page again later. Don't copy it. It is protected by Copyscape, but you can do something similar to it. Okay? So hope you guys, any other comments on this? I'm trying to click on some of you people. Oh, somebody says Ada. Right, Thomas, you're totally right. We want to get their attention, interest, desire, and action. That's what he's putting in there. And that's an old thing that's been used in advertising for many, many years. It's a very good thing. Lucy's got a suggestion in here. My suggestion is for him to add some jewelry for outdoors, like a necklace with a compass or a bracelet with temperature measurements and weather, humidity. That would match his store. That's a pretty cool idea. And Kim says, yeah, that's innovating and something we can do. Yeah, that's the cool thing. This is just a time issue. Putting stuff on these pages is just a time issue. That's all it is. It's not something you can't do or don't have the ability to do. So Tracy, who did that nice intro for us today, she was nice enough to send over her page. Now, what? Yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted to make a quick statement about the page you're on right now with the Pitbull necklace. When you're targeting your ads on Facebook, if you say you picked this particular product to advertise on Facebook, when you are creating your description about the product, understand that when people are buying from you on Facebook, it's an impulse buy. It's because you have hit a nerve somewhere with something they love, something they're passionate about. So think about the people you're targeting on your ad and kind of tailor your description to your product around that. So for instance, with this Pitbull necklace, you really want to hone in when you're creating your description for the product about what these people that you're targeting, what they find so passionate, what they love so much about pit bulls. And that's really, I think, what you need to base your description around.
Very, very good point. Everybody worries about, Amazon nowadays, and you don't need to, because what we're doing here, what we're selling, these are all niche products. They're something they have a passion about. So, it's not about price. It's that they were scrolling through and they were pit bull lovers, and you targeted pit bull lover group, and it said, protect the pit bulls, show they're gentle with this pendant. And, the person who owns a pit bull says, yeah, I sure do want to do that. I want to show people it's a great dog. People love to self-identify, especially when it's a altruistic type thing and makes them look better. If you notice on Facebook, people tend to share things that they want you to know about them. Okay, so if it's a political view and they're sharing it, it's saying, this is my view too. So, keep in mind, that's what Facebook's all about. It's self-identification, and it's letting people with like minds get together. It's not about, they don't go to Facebook to shop. Understand that. Even though we're selling on Facebook, they're on Facebook to get together with a group of people who are like-minded. So if you think about your ads like that, you're going to do a whole lot better than just, saying, well, I'm trying to sell products, because that's not what you're trying to do. Though that's what we do, okay? So now let's look at Tracy's. Now, the one thing I do notice, Tracy, is you want to look at your tags, because up here it says Tracy. So you want to kind of look at that, see what's going on with your meta tags in there. All right, so this is Tracy's page. Alex, what do you think here? I'm going to scroll a little bit and let you take a look at some of this. And
I like that name, Things to Adore.
I do too. I like that a lot. And it's got a little shopping bag, so it says, hey, you can buy this stuff. That's a pretty cool logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, the logo's pretty cool. I guess one thing that would be the same as in the previous shop is just making the header a bit smaller, because there's no need to have so much white space, and then it's going to have more of the above the fold area so they can see more products. So that should be an easy thing to fix.
Yeah, and I would get more descriptive here. Tracy's out there right now. Lucy loves your logo. And if you want to share, because I know she gave me the background on these angel wings. Tracy, can I share what that's about? Because I think you could sell that a little bit better. If you just type in there.
It almost seems like the product names are maybe the product names directly from.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say, because I happen to know this is these.
Tracy said yes.
Okay, this is targeting people who've lost a family member. That's what these angel wings are. So I would, put something that refers to that, and you're gonna, really strike a note with them, because I didn't know that, but that is the symbol for somebody who's lost a family member. So, I don't know what the group is called. Tracy, can you put in the comment there what that group is called, or people who are in that group is called? Because that's something, let's see. Alex, where do we go to find out how to make the header smaller and footer as well? So, Alex, if you could grab that comment there.
Sure. Yeah, let me respond here, or do you want me to?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so should be in the settings where you've uploaded your logo. There should be either a slider there or some numbers that define the size of the logo. So just move that slider down a little bit or lower those numbers. The numbers are usually in pixels, so just make them smaller and the logo is automatically going to adjust. So I'm assuming you guys uploaded maybe a logo with a bit of a background, and that's why it's a little bigger in the store, but it should be easy to adjust when you go in settings and just look at where the logo's been uploaded.
Yep. And so I would say honor your family members by displaying these angel wing, and you want to put a little bit more descriptive thing here. Let's go to this product too and just see what we got.
Tracy said her group is called All Angels Among Us.
All Angels Among Us. Okay. Is there a general, name for people who've lost a family member? I don't know if there is or not. And I think that's a very nice thing to provide to people, because people, we've lost pets, and we have little urns and all. It's nice to be able to remember, that person or that pet or whatever. And I would put that in the description. The checkout process is 100% guaranteed. I like that, but you know what I would do, Tracy, is I would put an image there, a guarantee image. You can get those everywhere, Google or whatever. But I would put some type of image that shows that. Trendy angel wings with cross. I would put stories, and stories are so very important, and you can say, have you lost a family member, and trying to find a way to, display, your love for that person, they're gone but never forgotten. This, angel wing, designed by whatever, made of whatever. So we want to have a story in there.
I really like that she has a social share.
Oh, that's great, Tracy. Good job. Yeah, she's got Facebook here, Twitter, and Pinterest. So that's very, very cool. Very important thing to have too. That header would do you really good. So if you had that header to about here, you can see all the social shares too, which would be really good. But it definitely needs a description in here. Let's look at some of the other images. It's got some dimensions on there. I think that's good. People are going to want that. That looks like that's the same picture there. All right, let's go back. And I want to look at some of her categories. Alex, let's see what you think of some of this stuff here. Okay. So this is cell phone accessories. And I would even, I would make that sound better too. Custom, high-end, custom sophisticated cell phone category, something that sounds more like it's special. Make it special.
Something I like that I've been looking at getting that you can find on AliExpress is the pop sockets. Those are very popular now too, Tracy.
What is that? Describe for everybody else, because I'm looking at you like, I don't know what you're talking about.
So it's a new trend in cell phone accessories, I guess, and They're circular and they stick right to the back of your cell phone, and they pop out, which is why they call them pop sockets. And you can like hold it with just 2 fingers, and it's just a better way to hold your cell phone, I guess.
You got to get that, Tracy. That sounds really cool. You just got to get it.
I also really like, Tracy, that I think I saw on the other page you had butterfly jewelry, because I know especially in the pet world, when a pet dies, people often associate butterflies with their pets having crossed. And another thing that people often associate is feathers. So you could probably also use those, since, you know, to kind of keep with your same theme.
That's a really good point. All right, so I just clicked on one of the products. Now, I like this one. I'll tell you why, because all selfie sticks look alike. This doesn't look like a regular one.
Mm-mm.
You know, this is a universal long arm lazy mobile cell phone thing. Let's see here. Oh, that's really cool. It's different. It bends. Now, I will tell you, Tracy, if this works and you sell one of these, I would do a video of somebody bending these and using these, and try a video ad too, because that's a really cool product. You get all different colors there.
I mean, I want this.
Yeah, yeah. So you've done some research and you found something cool. Now it's all about marketing it, you know. And once again, you want to have description in here. You want to tell them where they could use it at your desk, use it at home, you know, on the run, you know, lightweight, all those little, you know, have some checkpoints of all the things that are cool about it, you know. That's what I would highly recommend there. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Alex, anything? Of course, the header, again, once again, is too big.
Yeah, I think the products are pretty cool. The product selection pretty good, and yeah, just the title of the product. It's good. A good thing you guys noticed that it's like the ones from AliExpress, so I would definitely change that.
Camera phone cases cover for iPhone. Yeah, once again, more descriptive. You know, you don't want to use their descriptions because generally they're not that good. The point in AliExpress is they're trying to capture people who are searching for a general item. So that's, you know, they're throwing out this big net. You guys are trying to specifically describe your particular product, so you want to be real careful with that. So yeah, I'm gonna look at her product catalog here once again. Got some cool stuff here. This saves 15. Oh wow, this is free. You save $59. Let's take a look at this here. What is this? This is premium genuine leather watch, triple bracelet. Once again, add to the description, and we're gonna add it to cart. I want to see what it does here. Wow, it's free, Tracy. There's no shipping or anything.
Well, it says shipping, taxes, and discounts will be calculated.
Oh, there it is. Okay, she's got me. So let's go to checkout and see what happens. I like that she's got the PayPal, safe and secure. No shipping on here.
It's the next.
It should be once you put your...
Oh, yeah. So what she's doing is really smart, guys, is she's capturing email or phone number. Now, I don't know if she has this integrated, but if she doesn't, she should have this integrated with like Aweber or, you know, MailChimp or something. That way, if the person does not check out, she can retarget them through ads because she's going to have their information, and she can send them emails about this product. So that's a really smart thing. She could capture all their information right here. So continue the shipping method right here. That's cool. I like it. What do you think, Alex?
Yep, pretty cool. She did everything we explained with pre-plus shipping. This is how it should be done.
And Tracy, tell me what your experience level is. This is pretty good. You're doing good. You know, we've got to tweak some stuff on here, sure, but tell me what your experience level was prior to this, if you don't mind. You could just type it in there. What you've done, you know, were you a programmer? You know, what did you do? Because I know some people are going to be thinking, well, you know, she's probably been doing this for years. Tracy says that her experience was 0.0. That's from a famous movie, by the way. 0.0. So, you know what, guys, if you just, you know, work on it, you know, she was the one that did the video in the beginning. She's working at, you know, midnight, you know, in her garage. She set up her office. That's what it takes. You know, that's it. That's the whole thing it takes. And you guys have come so far, And if if you're new, because we have a lot of new members in there who are in module 1 right now. Okay, let's not forget that. It's all it takes is these people that looks like they're really doing well now. They didn't have anything a few weeks ago. This is because they put in some hard work and they've got sales. I was so excited. I was in bed last night and I saw somebody post on the Facebook group they got their first sale. I think I was excited for them as they were. What do you think, Alex?
Yeah, me too. It's always great to see this in the group and also to get emails with people who are getting sales. That's awesome.
As a consumer, I would have a suggestion. On the Shopify, I guess those are her categories. And one of the categories is free plus shipping. As a consumer, I don't know if I would click on that. I might change that to specials or featured products.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because that might make me want to check it out. Or like, even as a consumer, I might go and say, yeah, I want to check out the clearance, right? Like, or featured products or clearance.
And here's something I want you guys to think about. Anytime you market something, there has to be a reason for it, okay? So armed with that information, what could we change that free plus shipping to? We could change that to closeout or overstock items.
Yeah.
That way when they got there and they saw free plus shipping, they're like, well, I'm getting this free because they're overstocked or they're closing out these items.
I know. I mean, like if I walk into Nordstrom's, right, I'm gonna look at their sale racks first.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go look at all the other stuff in the store.
Yeah, don't call it what it is, call it the reason for what it is. Does that make sense to everybody? It should be called the reason for what it is. And, like butterfly jewelry is, honor family member jewelry, something like that. Sophistication phone accessories, high-end phone accessories at low-end or low price or something, something along those lines that really describe what it is. But overall, I like it, and I know you've put a ton of work into this. I do want to click on 1 or 2 more products. Let Alex give some input here. How about this one here? I don't know what this is. All right, Alex, why don't you give us your input on this here?
Well, first of all, I just want to add, I think the product selection is pretty good. So I think Tracy probably put in a lot of thought into selecting the product. It's like all good stuff. So yeah, most of it, like it's looking good, but like we said with the previous shop, like if we were to have a bit of a story there, a bit more descriptive, I think that would also be good. And I also noticed on some of the other pages you opened, it was probably copy pasted from AliExpress. So there's like some things wrong in the text. Doesn't really sound like proper English. So maybe Tracy could look into that as well and just make sure that the description reads nicely. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, don't assume that what is in AliExpress is written properly, because it usually is not.
It definitely isn't. But it does seem like she really had an audience in mind with every one of these products that she selected. So take that same audience that you had in mind when you selected the products and go in just one by one and customize the page to really target that audience that you
speak to them. Yeah. What are the things, like if you're selling these motorcycle accessories here, and I don't drive a motorcycle, but what are the things that are difficult or problematic for somebody driving a motorcycle? Like this here is a cigarette lighter socket, so they want something that's safe, they want something that's small, they want something that's convenient. So think of all those little things, and why would they buy something like this? Because it's going to, save them some hassle. Time, money, and hassle are 3 big things. You always want to think about time, money, and hassle. What is the hassle? What are the problems? So you want to speak to those exact points. Now these stores, and I know we all want to do it, but it's not about getting up as many products as you possibly can. It's more about making these products really sell themselves. Now think about this. I'm going to go back to this page real quick. Think about how boring a rechargeable battery is. I mean, it's just there's nothing exciting about it. But when I hit this page, look at this page, guys. He's hitting all the points. It's easy to use, and then he says you just plug it in, charge it up, and enjoy it. Okay, I don't know how much you're going to enjoy a battery, but he says you do. No more waiting. Okay, fast charging technology, so you can use them ASAP. Okay, charges almost anywhere. Really, hundreds more charging options than other batteries. I don't know how that's true, but he says it is. I think there's a lot more outlets than there are USBs around my house, but whatever. Saves you money, okay? So he's hitting on that point. It saves money. That's why I want to analyze this ad a little bit more, because this guy writes great ads. He has tons of products. And he focuses solely on the survival market, so you can check out his site. And he's a friend of mine. He's somebody who buys our products too. And then we go down here and look at this. He's got all these comments, okay, from people. Tammy M. I don't know where Tammy M is, or Joe A, but he likes it, right? Let's scroll down. He's got a bunch of these comments. And then he's got the product specifics down here, right? And this is just extra information, because you know what? We all know what size a AA battery is. But he's even got the weight of them, you know? And then I love this, which I told you before, shop with confidence. And he's got these little pieces of artwork, you know, which you can find anywhere. And he's got the secure and safe. So he made this stuff really stand out, if you notice that, okay? And then he's got this picture. And we've done this with pictures, by the way. You know, we had a pop-up, you know, and it says, you know, Joanne's waiting for your call. And men would call up and go, can I speak to Joanne? This is really funny stuff. But little things you can do like that make it more personal, okay? And then, of course, he's got all of his links here at the bottom, you know. He's got his address and everything, so that's pretty cool. And that's actually his address, his warehouse, and everything. You got any comments on this, Alex?
I think you pretty much covered everything. And yeah, I mean, you can take a simple product and make it sound amazing. And like, if you just saw this product somewhere, you probably wouldn't realize, you know, wouldn't be excited about it. But if you put a little bit of thought into it and a good text, then actually I'm excited about these rechargeable batteries, and it's not really, you know, a big deal. So
no, it's not. It's so funny. Well, good. Tracy says she's getting some good information out of this. Good, good. I'm glad to hear that. All right, guys, if you've got any more questions, we've got time for, well, we're really out of time, but I'll take one or two more questions if you have them. If not, you know, I'll post this page in the group, and you can kind of see what he's doing. You know, he's a good example of, you know, somebody who's a good marketer, who's, you know, honest, puts out good products. Hey, he sells my products. He's a good guy, right? That's how you got to look at it. I really do appreciate all the participation in here. I'm trying to look in here. Is that a Shopify Web 2, the Survival Frog? No, that's not a Shopify store. He uses a different platform, but yeah, it doesn't really matter what platform you're using. It's just the basics of what we're trying to get across here. He has a store that actually integrates with everything, so that's why they do that. So yeah, I think it's been a good call. Do you have any points that you want to make, Alex, before we jump off this call?
I think maybe you can announce what's happening next week, because we're dropping a lot of content for everyone.
Oh my gosh, that's right. Oh my gosh. You know, it's funny, week 1 and 2, I had people going, I'm ready for the next module. Where's the next module? I have not heard that since week 2. It's like, we've got so much information now, we can't even keep up. And that's okay. Understand, you know, this course was 7 years in the making. So, you know, don't expect to be able to consume everything I've done, you know, each week. You're not going to do that. But I will warn you, next week you're going to get modules 8 through 12. You're going to get 4 modules, and we're going to do it on a daily basis. Is that right still, Alex?
Yeah. I think we're going to release a new module pretty much every day.
Every day for 4 days straight, you're going to get a module. So there's no way you're going to be able to go through all that, but we just want to get all that stuff out to you guys. And I really appreciate all the interaction in the group, if I could say it. You guys are really helping each other a lot. Lucy's saying she wants another course. More course? Goodness gracious. And if you have any issues, Lucy, or anything you're unsure about, 8 through 12 is going to cover a lot of stuff, okay? So you got a whole bunch of courses coming to hit you there soon. So that is probably it today. Jessica, any closing comments for our group today?
Yeah, I actually do. I wanted to kind of summarize a little bit about what you were trying to say with this ad, because we have had a lot of people ask the question, what am I going to do about these same products selling cheaper on Amazon? And basically what JR, I think, was trying to show you with this ad from Survival Frog is that you are hitting a passion area with somebody. This is we're seeking out really impulse buys through Facebook. So it's a totally different thing from somebody going and shopping on Amazon who is just a price compare customer. We're not. They're two totally different ways of selling items, and when somebody is buying something from your ad on Facebook, it's because you hit something that they are passionate on. They just buy it from you right then and there because you hit a nerve with them, and they're like, yes, I need this in my life right now, versus, oh, let me shop around. These are two totally different people at two totally different times. So I kind of just, I think, wanted to reiterate what I think you were trying to say by showing the comparison.
Right.
With Amazon.
Yeah, I think that's really important. And as I'm looking here, I'm still over at AliExpress. I think this humanoid one is cooler than the black one. So that may be something that they could bundle with it, because when you go to AliExpress, you want to look for stuff that's different that you just don't normally see. Okay, and that's what they've done. And I hope you guys are taking something from the fact that this is a bundling thing they've done, which it makes it even more difficult to compare. When you bundle stuff, when you have a couple items together. Another thing you can do that we do a lot is we have a PDF download. A $29 value, and it's a PDF download, and it can be 20-page thing or a 10-page report or something like that. And we have we'll do a mock-up of a book, and with a cover and all that, but it's really just a download, and that gives a lot of value too. We do that a whole lot. A guide to a guide to surviving a hurricane or earthquake. When they're buying, survival food. So those things work really, really well. And it's zero cost to you. All it is when they land on your page, your checkout page, you have a link there for them to download it. So you don't even have to do any work. All you do is link to that particular PDF. So that's something you can do, and I think it'll help you a lot. So anyhow, guys, it's been a great call. We were jam-packed with a lot of people. If you have questions after any of these, feel free to jump in the group. We have a great group going there, and we have a lot of people making money now, which that excites me more than anything. I love to see when you guys make money. That's the ultimate for us. This isn't a question. I just want to let you know, working on everything, going through some treatments. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Patria. So, you're in our thoughts there.
Did we have a third?
Have a third what?
Website?
No, we were just doing those two plus that one.
Oh.
All right, guys, thanks a lot, and I will see you next week on our coaching call, and I'll see you in the group. Goodbye for now.